Hello, it's Moira here, and today I want to talk to you about human design and about the sixth line. So it seems to me there is a lot of confusion about what the sixth line profile and being a role model means. There is also, I notice, a lot of mind trying to get in the way of living the design. I didn't find human design until I was over 50, by which point I had gone on the roof, come off the roof, and was living as a role model. So the first thing that I want to cover is this arc and how our minds get in the way of it. So the first third, you're bumping into things and you're learning. Those experiences come together. And then you go on the roof and you have a look at life. And in many ways, it validates or invalidates those experiences that you've had. By the time you come off the roof, in a sense, you are who you are. So let's make this real. So let's take a worst case scenario to make it really real. So if you have been frightened by money and you have maybe your design is set in a certain way. I know somebody that is like this, so I can use it as a real example. And he's a predator. And everybody says, how can he be such a perfect predator? How can he be a textbook predator? And it's because he's a 6-2. So he is the role model of what it is to be a predator. So when you come off the roof is when you become a role model. The 50 years before that is life making you who you are. When you come off the roof, it's at that point that you are a role model of yourself. You're not a role model necessarily for other people. You're not a leader who's modeling something for other people to follow. The person who you have become is what you are the role model of. So you could be a saint, you could be a mother, you could be a narcissist. Whatever you have become, you are the role model of that thing. Just by existing. You don't have to then do anything to model that. Your very existence is modeling it. It's for this reason that Ra said that he didn't know, in a way, how to help a six-line being, that by the time they came off the roof, what else could they do? I think there are things that we can do because awareness changes everything. Awareness changes everything. So if you are a role model of whatever you are, to bring awareness to that, so in a sense you don't become the negative caricature of it, and you can be wise. So if in the predator example, you could become wise about what it is to be a predator by letting go of it yourself. So there is always possibility in there for change at any point when you start living as yourself by following your strategy and authority. However, you don't get to be the role model until you come off the roof, because the first 50 years are preparing to be the role model. And I hear a lot of people saying, oh, I'm a 6-2, I'm a role model. But you're not a role model. It's not, if you say that, then you're putting being a role model ahead of being who you are. And human design doesn't work like that. You are the horse. The role model is in the cart. The role model is not the horse with you trying to fit into it. If you do that, you have given the idea of being a role model authority over who you are. Now that's quite a tricky concept to truly get round. So let me see if I can put it another way. If you are a 6-2, you can't say, I'm a role model until you're 50. It doesn't happen until you're 50. And you're not a role model in the traditional way we see those words. We would say it about somebody. Oh, that teacher is a role model of how to do this. And they're modeling it for other people. And there is almost a sort of expectation and objective, and somebody's trying to be that teacher role model. There is no trying. There is no trying. Trying is push energy. There is no push energy. If you try, you will end up with somebody with push energy. You will be somebody that's pushing for something, and that's not what it's about. So you have to relax. You have to do what I call, and say to everybody who comes to me for coaching, you have to trust the process. You have to trust the process. You can't let your mind imagine, when am I going on the roof? I don't want to go on the roof. How will I get on the roof? How will I get off the roof? I hear both these questions asked a lot. You live as yourself. You stop thinking about the big picture and the hugeness of that. You come back into this moment. You live your strategy and authority in this moment while you're doing the dishes, while you're in the kitchen, while you're folding laundry, while you're talking to friends, while you're going places. You stay moment by moment in your strategy and authority. If you are a projector, obviously your motivation is even more important. It's actually important for all of us, but for projectors, it is really essential for a moment by moment. Like, I have need motivation, and I'm here creating this video that has been brewing in me for days because somebody said, I need this. And so here I am. So the need drives me forward. So I'm now giving this because I was needed to. So that, in a sense, is also my invitation. The truth is that you just have to come back and live moment by moment. Otherwise, it's a mind game, and your mind is trying to work it out. Which is the this and the that? If I do this, then that. If I do this, will I go on the roof? If I do that, will I fall off the roof? How will I land? How will I climb? It's a this and a that mind game. And that's not what human design is about. That does not come first. You come first. You can only come first when you live your strategy and authority, moment by moment by moment. Bring it all back down. So that's the second part that I wanted to talk about, this going on the roof and the coming off the roof. They will happen quite naturally. They will happen quite naturally. And the awareness is everything. You know, awareness is everything. Just watch as you go up and as you come down, and relax. Relax, relax, relax. Because when you're relaxed, it's like going out into the cold. You go out into the cold and you hunch your shoulders, and your whole body becomes tense. You go out into the cold and you relax your shoulders, and you're warmer. You're able to go through it. Relax, trust the process, You are a 6 line. You will go up on the roof. You will come down. There's nothing for you to do. There's nothing for you to think about. Except let your body have its life. Trust, listen to the energy of your body, which is what your strategy and authority is about. And by the time you're 50, you will be a role model of the person who you have lived and the person who you have become. So we have role models of everything and everybody for us to see who are living themselves. There is no expectation that you will be a saint and somebody that everybody looks up to. In a sense, a role model is like an archetype. There is the starving artist, there is the Madonna, there is hundreds of archetypes. If you're interested in archetypes, Caroline Myss has a huge selection of archetypes. You can go and choose yours, and then you could get an idea and you could add it to your human design chart. Look at the archetypes inside it. You're not a role model till you come off the roof and relax until you get there. And obviously if you're a 6-3, you go up on the roof and you come down, and you go up and you come down, and you go up and you come down, and you don't have the long period which is as remote. It is just a coming up and down. And if you're a 4-6, it is also a slightly different process, because it's your body that's doing it, not your personality. So I hope that helps, and if you have any comments, please share them with me down below, and please subscribe to my channel. That would be great. Thank you very much. Bye.